Made a Pro Bowl or won a playoff game since leaving Seattle in 2021. Denver is paying a bunch of dead cap to get Russell Wilson off their books. The Russell Wilson trade is considered the worst trade in Broncos history. Okay? He has calf tightness. My buddy who is a Steelers fan was telling me before all this went down, the good clue is, if they say calf tightness, it's actually an Achilles going to get blown out, right? Or it's already torn, right? So Russell's 35 with a bad Achilles, right? Now, talking about like just some Zappy stuff, like just look at the comments, right? Like this is all within the past year. Zappy cooking the Steelers. See what happens when you give Zappy a fair chance? He's a baller. This is why I like Zappy. He's more of a risk taker than Jones, for better or for worse. Zappy looking like he did in college. Fire! Getting zapped. If you watch college football, you already know Bailey Zappe was better than Mac Jones. Only the Pittsburgh Steelers would lose back-to-back weeks to two-win teams. Only the Steelers, back-to-back weeks to two-win teams, are asking them to lose the two-win Browns 2 times in 3 weeks right now, with the Bengals in between. I can't take all these Zappy puns. Yeah, isn't it just so annoying how catchy and easy to make headlines his name is? Like, that doesn't seem like a quarterback they're going to make a bunch of headlines about, right? So, let's see. Better than Mac Jones. Mac would have lost this game, to be honest. Let's see. We got that. Who would have thought the dot of the year would come from Bailey Zappe? Zappe didn't get the tanking memo. Yeah, he don't care about a team that don't have a chance. He's going to fucking ball out. He puts up numbers. Classic stupid coaches and people. Everyone thinks Zappe not that good. Never give him the chance. Gotta get loose after 4 or 5 games. This guy is legit. Exactly. Okay. Now, all of this isn't the right headline. This is old. I meant to grab a different one. But all of the Steelers Hall of Famers, including Bradshaw, not including Bradshaw, all the Steelers Hall of Famers and Tomlin endorsed Kamala. Terry Bradshaw did not endorse Trump. He went independent. So, bad sign for Steelers there. Not the time to be going against Trump, obviously. Russell Wilson from Cincinnati. Our Cincinnati Reds missed the playoffs. Pete Rose died. And the Bengals are doing Bengal shit. Okay? So, not looking good for us there. We do have the Bengals bouncing back and somehow making the playoffs. We're not holding our breath about it. Right? If it's the Broncos in there, we don't give a fuck. Right? Nobody's sitting here crying because the fucking 4 AFC North teams didn't get it. Okay? That's not how we're rolling. Alrighty. So, just the whole handling of the situation was weird. Like, if you're going to have 2 quarterbacks and you're just going to lean towards one, like, just to do it, you don't start with the younger guy, then bench him after he goes 4-2. How is 4-2 not acceptable for a young cat, right? Like, if you weren't happy with 4-2, you should have Russell start out in there, right? If you literally weren't going to give Fields any single leash and have Russell on the short leash. So if he fucks up, it's like, all right, well, we're playing for the future. Put the young guy in whose confidence isn't crushed, right? Like, now he's going in thinking, if I win 4 out of the next 6 games, I'm going to be fucking benched again. Meanwhile, if he wins 4 of the last however many games out through here, Browns and Bengals might be eliminated from the fucking playoffs. But they're not going to do that. So, there you go. Let's see. There is more. I mean, just like, it seemed like Black Twitter was like just dragging Russell for years with like the Sierra stuff. Like, he's so cringy. Like, I just don't see it. It's super weird that Russell has played for 2 teams the Seahawks have beaten in the Super Bowl. Like, this ain't some team that's won a fuckload of Super Bowls, right? He's happened to have played for the Broncos and Steelers now. Like, how weird is that? So, just saying, a lot of weird stuff. Coach doesn't trust it. He thinks Steelers are going down in flames, but his buddy thinks he's insane. So Russell has lost his last 3 Thursday night football games. He hasn't scored more than 17 points in any of them. And the NFL just declined to flex the Browns versus Broncos Monday night football game. Meaning, like, the NFL had the option to take the Browns off of Monday Night Football, but they decided their 2-8 start heading into the Steelers on Thursday Night Football. That was good enough to keep their place on national television on Monday night, right? So Coach is thinking that Broncos-Browns game is every bit as important as he's saying it is. right? If assuming they're just that my Browns are just gonna go and lose to the Steelers, go under twice in a single fucking week, like they deserve that shit after what they've been through. Somehow that's gonna happen, and then at 2-9, they're gonna be on Monday Night Football against the Broncos in this season. I don't buy that shit at all. Just noticed something else that was a little fishy too. So our beloved Brownies have had severe kicking woes, right? Missing 3 straight, even though one ended up not counting. They got to redo it and missed from 27 yards instead, and only making 75% of his extra point attempts. That's how bad our Browns are. How down bad our Browns are at kicker. Meanwhile, the Steelers haven't missed a field goal all fucking season. All right, Coach has a 3-part banger here. Now, the first is we already had Jacksonville going to Britain, but we're calling that a sure thing that they moved to England because Jaguar is a British car manufacturer. So we got that one. As far as our Steelers, we have 2. I feel like I'm not going to remember the second one. I have more than that, but basically, last year Rudolph saved Christmas. This year they have the Chiefs on Christmas Day, so I like them losing to the Chiefs there. So it's like they didn't save Christmas, but then they actually do save New Year's by beating the Bills the wild card round before getting the Bills curse on them and then going under the Chiefs again, right? Getting hyped up because they beat the team that beat the Chiefs. Maybe they get that Chiefs loss off, but no, they just get stomped by the Chiefs twice. Nobody thinks the Browns got a chance to fucking beat them. Now, we'll just go into this one. I'll save this one for last, but look at the fucking division, dude. You see what I'm seeing? Are you getting that beautiful mind shit that Coach is getting? Look at those numbers. Just AFC North. They don't care about nothing else. Holy shit. It's a perfect flip. 8-2 to 2-8, and then 7-4 and 4-7 right there in the middle. Ooh. Coach thinks they're telling him something there. And all the other divisions look like that. So, just saying. Man, we had one more reason to really doubt these Steelers. I do love the Christmas one, though. We might have to end it on that.